Oops, I closed that by mistake. How do I pop out the chat? Let me open up the game first, and I'll open up the chat. How do I pop out my chat? How do I forget to do any of this? Pop out chat. There we go. Already got people popping up. What's up, guys? DG Gaming, what's up? Zach, what's up? Live chat. Should be good with that, I believe. Andrew, what's up? Let me just make sure it's posted. That's weird. It's not pop. Oh, there it is. Jet, what's up? Hopefully the quality of the stream is good. I raised up like the bit rate for the stream, and I switched it from lower ultra low latency to normal latency. So hopefully the quality of the stream is higher quality, but I don't know if it's going to affect my internet. It shouldn't though, but Super Secret Hunter stream live now. Alright then. Where are we dropping, boys? We're going back to the Celestial Archive. Sykes must weigh a lot to crush the Federation troopers. I'm pretty sure that suit of armor he wears is super heavy. But yeah, that should be it. I wanted to stream like 30 minutes ago, but my pen died. I forgot to charge it, so I had to wait a bit for it to be charged. But where's my controller? But yeah, we're gonna go back to the Celestial Archive to grab the is my touchscreen working? Yeah, there we go. We can go back to get the shock coil. That's like the last item we need for the weapons, and then we should be able to access everywhere we need to go. And hopefully not get any game overs falling in that bottomless pit. I do not want to go in there. Like, genuinely not surprised that game theory never tried to analyze Silex, period. Like MatPat game theory? I don't even know how to even, like, where would you even, like, find information to even measure his weight? Because I remember, like, a long time ago, someone on Discord talked about, like, using, like, Talon 4's planet, or what was it, Zebus? On Talon 4, you can find, like, a scan of Zebus that says it was, like, I don't know how many tetra... What was it? Like, so many, like, tetra pounds on the Gravity's Galaxy to try to find Samus's weight, but I'm not so good at trying to math that out. Actually, maybe we should go here. Another stream probably can stick around though. Gotta work on a video of my own. Oh, that's exciting. Well, I'm just happy you just stuck around to stay high and all that. That's all that really matters. So I appreciate that, Calvin. Where is that? There it is. Pikmin 5, ooh. I'm fighting off sleep? Oh, I feel that. I definitely feel that. Should probably just try to stream like a little earlier in the day instead of like in the evening for me. Right now it's like 8:40. Back here again and no longer feeling like I'm fighting for my life. If I can just hit that spawner. Actually, I recall vividly in Amino ripped my phone number access. Different weights of Zebus from different weights from Zebus gravity, from Super and then BSL gravity. I have not been an Amino in such a long time. Yo, Don Israel, what's up, man? Buenas noches, señores. How you been doing, slime? No random guardian around here? Alright, perfect. Yeah, we gotta rescan everything. We've been here like during our first stream, but the jumping was so annoying. Norris, what's up? Good evening. Miss Muñeca, she's sleeping right now. If she wasn't sleeping, I'd grab her right now and show her off stream. Game over if you fall off the ledge. I know that personally. If I say that Solix isn't that strong, he'd run away from weak Metroid villains. How do you say your name? I like that Spider-Man profile picture. Sausa? Buenos dias, Mundi. I love that shitpost. And I fell. Well, just like last time. Just like in that first stream. At least this time we don't have a guardian like up our back trying to get us. But I gotta... It's annoying I gotta rescan everything with every game over. Sauza? Like, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm notoriously terrible for trying to pronounce like people's usernames. I'm procrastinating, but I've been streaming Majora's no Common, and it's really hard. Common? Majora no Common? Is that like a Zelda thing? I know Majora from Zelda, but Majora, no common. The big identity reveal that selects as a girl. Ooh, you have no idea. You have no idea what my next video is going to be about. That's kind of related. Kind of. Okay. Bruh, Sam's so overdramatic when she dies. I mean, I feel like I'd be a little overdramatic if I died too. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scan these. Leave the area, then come back so it saves the checkpoints. So I don't have to keep on scanning them over because we're gonna fall again. Solix is male. Honestly, like, I'm assuming Solix is a male too, but a lot of people in the Metroid lore assume Samus is male too, and that doesn't really turn out so true, does it? Fresh cut? Yeah. In the Air Force, you need to have a fresh cut. You get in trouble if like the hair touches the side of your ears and all that, so I constantly got to get like a high tight fade or whatever. Ask the barber to mess me up and all that. But no, I've not pre-ordered the Switch 2 because I'm going to wait until like we get close to the release date if I can. It's an expensive console, and I already hear stories of like different websites and stores like canceling pre-orders and stuff like that. I didn't even scan this guy when I came through. Okay, sorry for the constant jumping back and forth on these platformers. I really don't want to fall over again. Oh, that was risky. Common is Japanese for mask? Okay, that makes sense. Of course it does. Kamen Rider with the Beetle suits and all that. Come on. I should have assumed that. I think there's one more thing. I think in this top corner. While given the suit as a second skin to Samus, it's not just armor. That's true, yeah. Like it's basically a part of her. I think like Other M, was it Other M that said like her suit's stored in her skeletal system or something like that? This guy. So yeah, it's tied to her biology and all that. Damn it, missed it. Oh, more than 3 hits? Alright. I thought like 3 charge beams would be enough to take it out. And I didn't even hit it. You collect Japanese games? Not bad. Nice. Do you like I was gonna ask, like, do you play them like untranslated, or do you have like a mod or a plugin to translate the text? Because I cannot play Japanese games because, of course, I don't speak the language. I remember trying to play like that DS game, Jump Forces Superstars, and that was almost impossible to get through. And there's a Guardian. God, this game loves spamming stuff at you. I can barely even see. Okay, I think I gotta scan this one. Yeah. Electrovoltrum, yeah. Well, I'm missing a comment. Imagine having such an extensive resume as Samus does, destroying Metroid, several pirate bases, only to trip and fall off a ledge. She's a planet buster, but she can't fall off She can't survive the vacuum of space. Oops. Alright, leave me alone, Voltron. Another one? Jesus! I mean, thank God they're not too hard to kill, but that's insane, game. Yeah, I need the shot coil for that one. Oh, the shot coil's right behind it! Shot coil, alright. Now, how do we get in there, though? Why does Alex always run away from a fight? I assume it's just that he's planning stuff. You know, he's like, he has a bunch of plans set out for like whatever he wants to do, and ultimately like getting into a conflict is just not part of his plan. He has something planned, he goes to go do it, and running away is a better option if he wants to make sure his plan succeeds than just trying to get in a fight. That's what I would assume. Frequently check Walmart's website to make sure my pre-orders are still there. I gotta make sure, definitely. Need a Robert Dio stream playing League. Robert's in California, like that's gonna be hard to plan out with him. Dark Samus, she survives a whole dimensional collapse. She's the GOAT. Oh, what the? Let me read the chat real quick. If I get a Switch 2, I'd rather get the Japanese one. Is Switch region locked? Because I know with the Switch 2, you can just have like a Japanese account on your Switch, and it'll let you access like the Japanese eShop and stuff like that. Where's the spawners? Where's the spawners? Where are you guys spawning from? They're just spawning randomly. All right, then let's kill the Guardians. Headshot, headshot, headshot. Got him. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, I was like, what the frick is hitting me? I hit the wall. Shoot. I know like this game starts spamming out enemies, but this is kind of ridiculous. No, I do not want to go in there. What the f... Back to the beginning? Did I take the wrong turn or something? So Alex is finally getting the treatment he deserves. Another Metroid game. Maybe as the main antagonist. He's definitely the main antagonist in Prime 4. It'd be lame if he like shows up and like suddenly like another more eviler enemy comes out to be the main villain. That'd be a bit lame. Okay, we took this one, right? Careful not to fall into the void. I'll try Kraken. Kraken. No. Alex is a lover, not a fighter. I don't know, like, I wouldn't say that of how much he hates Samus. Where are these guys spawning from? I don't see a spawner up there. Oh, is that it? Alright then. Jesus. So that sends me back right there. Dimensional Collapse. Let's make a sequel with that same villain. I mean, At least he revealed that she survived the dimensional collapse, like in the same game instead of it being like something they reveal in the sequel, like in the beginning of the sequel, showing that they already planned on her coming back. I play them as is. I read katakana and hiragana, but kanji is the hardest. I respect that. It's pretty dope. Chloe watched too much fan fiction. I'm back here now. Alright, DG Gaming, BRB, see you in a bit. Am I missing something here? I like buying from the region. Alright. Gotta find the right path. Rose Mavic Sane, what's up, dude? Don't fall. Well, there was nothing here. Wait for me. I guess we go up this path then. By the right path, the left path. Okay, so now we're behind the green stuff. Alright. Nope, get away from me. Alright, I killed one, but I'm still getting shot. Oh, this one shoots missiles. That's interesting. I thought the one shot like the hunter weapons. Okay then, so then where do I go in this room? Yeah, and can't use this one. We came from that one. Portal returns to the docking bay. I don't want that. We just came from that one. You have a great setup. I'm not able to play DS games on stream, but I am not able to clean up the signal for the game system I have. Most are using composite setups. Well, I'm emulating the game, so I don't have like the actual hardware or DS to be able to properly capture it on my end either. I'm just using the emulator, and I have two versions of the screen like recording, or I have the two versions of the DS screen recording and kind of like cropped out like the bottom screen to put it in the bottom corner and the main screen and all that. I have the original game, like I showed it off on stream a bit ago, or a couple streams ago. I still have the box here. I have, Hunter's First Hunt and Prime Hunters here and all that, so I have the actual games. I just don't have like the capture card for the DS and all that sort of stuff, so I'm doing the next best thing. Metroid's my favorite series of all time, but I've never played Metroid Prime Hunters. What's your favorite Metroid? Favorite Metroid as in the species or the game? Because if it's the game, Metroid Fusion. Love Metroid Fusion. It's the game that got me into the series. It's the game that started this channel basically back in 2015. I guess there's one more path we can go to. And I just love the atmosphere and all that about like Metroid Fusion. The more horror aspects of it, being hunted by the SAX. #1 favorite game. When it comes to favorite Metroid species, the baby Metroid, the little one you find in Metroid 2 and all that. Favorite Metroid because it's so adorable, and I wish I could have my own little Metroid as a pet. That's cool. Thank you. TMT casually admitting to committing piracy. We got him, boys. Don't tell Nintendo, please. I mean, if Nintendo just released a DS Nintendo online service or whatever, then maybe I wouldn't have to emulate it. Fingers crossed. And I hope they add Mystery Dungeon if they ever do a DS thing. This leads me back to the front. I can't... Can I go upstairs somehow? God, I am lost now. Typical Metroid moment. My favorite is the OG Metroid, but I prefer the Famicom Disk System version because of better sound and save feature. Does that have better sound? I've only played like the NES and Game Boy Advance port of it. The save feature is definitely like an amazing feature for it, because I hate having to remember and write down the codes for the saves. Okay, at least we got that open. If the NES, if the Famicom version has like better music, I'd love to hear how like, I love to hear the themes of those of that game. Oh wait, I can. No, we've been here before. If I fall down there. Is this where the Volt Driver's at? Yes! Okay, I'm figuring it out. The green version, the normal version, and blue version all parallel each other based on like the portal you go to. Shot coil, let's go! The last weapon we need, and it's honestly the best. I mean, I think the Adjudicator's still better, but that's just because it's easier to spam out. Yes, we got yellow, green, red, purple, orange, and finally blue. It does eat up ammo though. Not as fast as I thought it would go though. It even like arcs towards like objects, so that's cool. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that Nintendo hasn't ported all the games onto their store. It is, but it's Nintendo. Like, they'll do whatever they can to like. Oop, wrong weapon. They'll do whatever they can to not like port out a game that fans want. So then we just got to go to the green version of this area. But yeah, being in the best ending, respect. I've only done that like once, beating like Metroid in like the hardest mode, like getting the best ending with the help of guides. Cause I'm playing alone and all that, like I just spend too much time just kind of getting lost everywhere on my own. Shigeru Miyamoto will never financially recover from this. Oh, I was like, is that a real person? Or are you trying to say I get the joke. I get the meme. Alright, I'm not going anywhere. We'll just go in the first gate. There's a video of the Famicom Disk System version. Oh. I was looking at the comment. But if there's a video comparison, then I'll look it up, honestly. No! I mean, bright side, at least we know what to do now. R.I.P. Hey Pedro, what's up? You even get the virus suit before going to Norfair? I can't do sequence breaks like that. This is the worst area in the game. Not because it's hard, but that bottomless pit is the death of me. And we gotta kill all these guys again. Stop protecting that guardian, you guardian. Is he still hurting me even in that cutscene? No, I don't think so, actually. You bastard. Alright. This one sends me back. We don't want to go back. We want to get to the top floor again. But yeah, rip RIP. It's lame, but that's Metroid. That just sends me back to the beginning. Was there another gate that I missed? On OG hardware, you can do trick wells and start the game from the last save. I think it's the second one, I think. Yeah, missiles, missiles, missiles. We got it. Come on, I'm getting a lot of headshots. Got you. Got you. I don't really care enough about those guys. The psycho bits? Nah. Oh. No save states or anything else in the other world, just save feature and return to the game you released. I mean, I guess I can technically do save states here too. But that's not as fun. Although it would save me a lot of time. Okay, is that it? You guys done? Alright then. How do I go about this? Maybe this one? Alright, let's try. We didn't do the top right, did we? I don't think so. I don't remember how we're supposed to solve this puzzle. Makes it more authentic to not use save states. But yeah, I know what you mean and all that. Oh, this dude. I forgot about this dude. Can I just use the Judicator on him, maybe? Maybe the 3 Shartnel blasts would damage him more? Oh, it does! Like I said, Adjudicator's probably my go-to weapon when it comes to all the hunter weapons. God, I can't even see what's happening. Gotcha. Okay, let's scan you, Electro Voldrum. Nope. Another one spawned in? Where are you? Where are you? Two of them spawned in. Every time you kill a spawner, just spawn in. Okay then. Oh, that's over with. I think it's this one. No, I think it's the other gate portal. Okay, yeah. So we grabbed this. We mainly have the main series of games right now. That's cool. I think I have, yeah, for when it comes to the portable ones, yeah, Zero Mission, Fusion, Hunters, First Hunt, Federation Force, Pinball, a bunch of Pokemon games. And I have a copy of the trilogy, Prime 1 on the GameCube, of course Dread. The only ones I don't have are the NES Metroid, you know, the cart, and then like the Super Metroid. Because I never owned those consoles, so I never had a chance to buy those carts, and they're really expensive now because collector status and all that. I fell in the wrong hole, didn't I? Back here. How do we get behind that gate for the thing? I forgot how we solved the puzzle in the first place. Well, back in the beginning. Just gonna leave the area and come back so it's saved. Nope. I wanted to jump on that middle one. I think it's the middle one we gotta go to. From the OG Famicom disc game, I have the 98 Metroid 2. Oh, also, I don't have Metroid 2 also. I don't have the Game Boy copy of it. Super Metroid and Super Famicom, Fusion on Game Boy Advance, and Dread. So none of the Prime games? So we're in the green area. That sends me back. This should be... Does this send me back? Damn it, that one sends me back. Okay, let's try that third one then. Metroid Prime on the GameCube, but that's the Japanese version. Alright, alright. So this one sends me to the top, right? Yeah, back on top. But there's nothing I can do here. That sends me back to the beginning. Nothing there. I want the shot coil again. I want to make progress. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I went in a full circle, not remembering how I was doing this. Finally. The second we get out of this area, we're doing that save thing. Highly dense neutrinos. I think this one. Missing Echoes by the Prime Trilogy on my Wii U, and it's bricked. That's a bummer. I remember I bought a Wii U for the sole purpose of like, wrong weapon. For the sole purpose of like buying Trilogy on it and Prime Hunters and like all the DS games available on the Wii U, but I never got around to it, and then like the service discontinued. Although I know I can like hack the Switch or whatever or hack the Wii U to be able to get access to those discontinued or get access to those games or whatever, but I don't have a lot of hacking knowledge. This is a new area. More bottomless pits. Love to see it. Although it's pretty cool seeing the Vesper Outpost, like... No, this is Celestial Archives. It's pretty cool seeing, like, this area, like... It's pretty cool to see this, like, the outside of the area and seeing all decrepit and all that, because it shows you how abandoned it was and all that sort of stuff. Please, please, please... Okay, I was gonna say, don't load me back to like before I got the shot coil. I don't want to waste another 20 minutes trying to figure that out. But it's pretty cool seeing this area like all decrepit basically. I've scanned those, right? Yeah, Psychobit version 2. God, that took a lot of hit. Space looks cool. It definitely does. Like this, like I wish we could explore like actual like space environments more often in Metroid, because you know, like in most of the games, you could get a very small bit of it, like this Sirius space colony in Super Metroid, the frigate from like Metroid Prime, and that's pretty much it from what I can think of. Well, unless you want to count like Other M and Fusions, like bottle ships and BSL, but. I never felt like this. You were able to explore like the outer remnants of it and seeing the endless void of space out there. So it's honestly really cool that Hunter is able to do this. I mean, I guess you can kind of count like the that ship from Metroid Prime 3. What was it? GFS. How did I forget that ship's name? It's not Tyr. Valhalla. GFS Valhalla. But this is generally pretty cool. As annoying as it is, you know, with the whole falling to your death. Space register severely damaged. Yep, everything's broken and decrepit. Can I actually use... Is the shock coil effective on this guy? It is, but it took a little bit of time to kill it. That's not a platform. That was not a platform. Oh, I can explore out of here. Oh, was this the path I was supposed to take? Yeah, it was. If this is any other Metroid Prime game, you'd probably need the gravity suit to be able to like get through here. Man. But with stuff like that, I guess there's a reason why we don't explore space a lot. But again, if you have like the space jump or whatever, you can make this work. It just sucks we don't have the space jump. Or make a new upgrade like the propulsion boots that let you like hover in air for a bit. I can't see. I can't see to make the platforming jumps. There's a YouTube chat limiter. I don't know much about like I stream very irregularly, so I don't know the ins and outs of like any of this, but what's the limit? Like 250 characters or something like that? Half of Twitches or something? I don't... I know, I'm pretty sure those scans are not important, but I gotta scan them. Like, it just feels weird if I don't scan them. Don't fall, don't fall. Bought the Japanese version of Breath of the Wild? Not bad. But you sold your Switch. Oof. Or you sold your Switch game. Is this... Can I land on that? Oof. Basically what you're meaning to say? Alright, alright. Nothing to scan, nothing to scan. I don't know if I can step on the wire mesh right there. Honestly, a double jump or a space jump wouldn't be a bad thing to have in this game. Zap, 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 zap. I love that little... That's funny. Ooh, a quadroid. What are they doing here, though? Oops, oops, oops. I thought I mean, I knew it did chip damage, but I thought the Volt Driver would be a little bit more powerful. Another bottomless. Who else is shooting? I was like, who else is shooting? Okay, this sends us back to the ship. Okay, we're making progress. Let's go save real quick and yeah. Save game, yes. I have the Wii. Oh, you have the Wii U version of the game. You just don't have the Switch game, and I was hoping to sell and buy it for the same system. Tracking. I'm tracking that. It was the right portal, I believe. And then these guys respawn back immediately. And I can still kind of aim. Okay, perfect. Now, platforming over a bottomless pit. That's gonna be fun. I don't know. I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm surprised. At least it's not too hard to get back to where we left off on like last time. Yeah, the Judicator, honestly, it's pretty underrated. It's pretty solid. So in the first stream, I used the Xbox controller to like control the movement, aim, shoot, and stuff like that, and I used the mouse to touch the touchscreen. But I set up now a trackpad, not trackpad, a drawing tablet, and I set it up where only the DS screen is touchable, basically. So I can use the stylus to freely aim with a touch pen. Feels much more natural using a stylus like pen or whatever, because it was a DS game meant for that, and it does feel a lot better. But the mouse, honestly, wasn't that bad either. The mouse felt pretty natural to like move around too. It's a Pokeball. Yep. Neat, yep. Pretty much playing Hunters like how it was intended. Except I'm using a more comfortable controller instead of a DS, or instead of a small DS to like crunch my fingers around for movement. Nothing to scan here, right? I just gotta do a Hail Mary jump over there. Okay. I guess I go here then. Ooh, more lore dump. We deployed our deadliest weapons to defeat the beast. To our horror, every weapon has somehow used against us by Goria. You can absorb energy and weaponry. Alright, alright. Goria is capable of changing its shape, and it uses a wide variety of lethal weaponry. Anemic soldiers were powerless before Goria's onslaught, and our defenses were useless against Goria as it swept through our entire empire in an orgy of annihilation. Mandatory lore. I guess for a player who's been kind of like not scanning anything, this is a moment to finally learn who the main villain is, Goria. Which is, I think, is kind of cool. I just wish the scans were more easy to find. indicates a remote inaccessible chamber. Use this portal to access the chamber. So did we get all of them? Yeah, we got all of the orbs now, or all the cubes. What's that? What's that? Don't fall. I just wish the scans were easier to track. That's what I meant. Okay. Another area. If I fall here, I'll be screwed. But there's a E-tank. Okay, I think that's the final E-tank. I think there's only like 5 of them, I think, if I remember correctly. So we're at max health capacity. Can I? God, I'm actually kind of afraid. I do not want to fall. I can't jump at that platform, can I? And then from here... Okay. Samus is badass, but she never had been if her parents weren't killed. Honestly, true, yeah. Like, if it wasn't for her upbringing or whatever, she never would have been able to reach the state that she's in right now. Without her parents' slaughter, sadly, she wouldn't have been trained by the Chozos. She never would have been put in a situation where she confronts Ridley about it. She never would have learned, like, her stoic independence or whatever as a character. Sad to say, but yeah, like, her parents' death has really made her character stronger. Interesting level? It definitely is, but it's definitely horrifying. Yeah, I'll take the fall damage. Let's save. Let me double make sure. I want to double make sure. I'm gonna open up a window. I'm gonna Google just the E-tank thing. Oh, there's 7. No, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 7. Well, am I going to be able to find them? I don't think so, honestly. I'm not, like, maybe if you find them along the way of, like, looking for the other hunters, but honestly, I'm confident. I'm comfortable with, like, having 5. OG game had a max of 6 E-tanks, but that had many more available. Actually, no, let's go to the other gates. I don't want to do that whole platforming section again. I'd rather just... I don't really remember how many, like, NES Metroid had for its max. Frick. Harlan, what's up, dude? How's it going? No, please don't let me have to fight enemies now that I've had to loop around. Damn it. Can I just like run past them? Are they mandatory? I hope not. Damn it. You played Hunters? Nice. But yeah, doing good over here. Just enjoying a nice, cool game that is definitely not annoying at times. Yeah, let's get out of here. On the screen, the OG game, it had 6, but it had 8 more in areas just in case, because you just start the game with 30 life. That was always the most annoying part, only starting the game with like 30 HP from the very start. You still need to beat Hunters? No shame if you haven't so far, though. Ah. No, I slid off! Most of my deaths are just falling off to the endless abyss. I guess there's no shame in that, but damn. You playing with KBM mod or controller? I set up. I'm playing it on the emulator, but I set up the control where I can move my character with an Xbox controller, jump, shoot, and stuff like that. And I'm using a stylus with a drawing tablet for the touchscreen. I thought it was here. No, it's probably in the other areas. Oh, controller mod. For the most part, this control scheme's really comfortable. Like, I really enjoy it. Feels like I'm playing on the DS, except not having to worry about my fingers being crunched up on a small controller console. I think this way. Honestly, like no shame for like anyone who's haven't been in it. Like, this game can be really annoying to play through. When I first owned it, like, I didn't beat the game at all. I mostly just had it for the multiplayer because in my school and all that, we've all played multiplayer DS games on the bus rides back and forth and all that, and this game was just a blast to play with people. I tried to beat the story mode, but like partway through, it just got too hard for me. And I didn't really get to like beat it until like somewhere like late high school, where I decided to sit down and actually see if I can play through it. Not this entrance way. Damn it. Let's try the top right corner then. Ooh, cerebral palsy. I had a friend who had that I don't remember if it was specifically that, but yeah, they're just having trouble with coordination because like the shakiness and all that. The stylus made it hard. Honestly, I think the stylus aiming actually, it's pretty cool. I like the stylus aiming and all that. For sure, like the gyroscope controls, I feel is a little better from Federation Force. It's on the 3DS, but instead of using a stylus to aim, you just use the game's gyro controls for better precision aiming. I thought that was a lot better. If that was an option I can do in this game, I would definitely do that. But then it'd be annoying to stream because I'd be like going up and down trying to like aim right and everything. That would just be crazy. So you have 2 gateways we can go through here. Oh, I see. This is for the top right corner. So we can, yeah, we kind of go out here. Where is this gate? Am I just not understanding where like that boss gate is at? Yeah, like that's where you find the thing. Yeah, it's good for aiming, but having to move with it and all that, it's a little difficult. But you get used to it and all that. I mean, ideally you get used to it. I know it's not the most comfortable for everybody and all that. Where? Let me look at the map. We're forgetting we have a map feature here. Wait, the boss gate was there? What? I don't remember seeing. Okay, let's get out of here. Wasting time going in circles. We could just check the map and all that. Legend of Metroid, what's up, dude? Alright, we wasted time going in circles for no reason. I'm dumb. My bad on that. Let's get out of here. Honestly, it does give you a headache and all that. But visuals look good. I think the only issue is just that it's slightly unforgiving of all the enemies that spams at you at times. I think you've already seen that in the live stream already. Adjudicator. Okay then. Map time. I don't remember seeing a portal room somewhere up there. Okay, let's try not to mess up the platforming. We were doing so good before. We don't need a sudden game over. Oof. Oh, my hands are getting a little slippery, like a little sweaty. The tension of trying not to get a game over. So that's where we got, right? Yeah, that's where we got the one of the keys. So. Oh, I didn't notice the elevators up there. Okay. I see. I was just so focused on the E-tank. I was like, all right, this is probably just an E-tank room and nothing important in here. We wasted a decent amount of time doing nothing. My bad, guys. Okay. Jump! Okay. I hope this one is an eyeball fight, because I don't want to deal with the tower. I want another eyeball fight, because that's at least more fun to play through. I'm just glad I'm dogmatic and keep trying when I fail instead of giving up. Honestly, a lot of respect for that. Sometimes I have the mindset where like I get so frustrated I just give up, but I learned to like kind of put things down for a while, maybe for a day, maybe for an hour, and then come back to it with like a fresh mind or whatever. How long is this game? 3, 6, 9. So far, like I think I've streamed like around 12 hours worth of gameplay in this game. Not counting like anytime you mess up, I'd say like a 10-hour game or whatever. And we're near the end of it. We've only got 2 more bosses to fight. We gotta hunt down 2 hunters because I got game overs and lost octoliths, and we gotta go retrieve them. And then we'll be ready to hit the final boss. Okay, eyeball. This one's gonna be the hardest eyeball fight though. I think it's like version 4. It's not a long game, honestly. If you know where you're going and what and how to like solve some of the puzzles. Oh, it's version 3. This might be easier. Vulnerable to heavy duty weaponry. So we need to use this guy. 1, 2, 3. If I can aim. Like, I'm definitely not doing the most, how would you say, the most optimal speed run? Not by a long shot, but... Ah, shoot. Just because you blind me doesn't mean I can't wildly fire at you. God, it does sound like Neo Ridley screaming. Oh, it still hit me. Eyeball time. Definitely is eyeball time. Honestly, if you got nothing going on, marathoning this game would be pretty fun. I'd even like to not like a serious playthrough either. You can just like play a bit of it, then just play some multiplayer mode with the bots, and you have a fun time with it. Honestly, I just like that you can farm ammo and health with these guys. The tower is so annoying with the lasers and all that, and the constant following weapon like beams and all that, but this one's more manageable. And I'm grateful for that. Okay, then we just... I just wish it didn't arc so much. I still got hit. Let's just use the beam weapon. I still get hit. How am I supposed to dodge that charge attack? Maybe just jumping? Nope. First phase down. I'm definitely not good at speedrunning myself, Norris. Like, speedrunning is not my thing. I think it's enough health. I'm not used to the arcing motion of like the battle hammer. Oh, what? I thought I got the... I was really confused. I forgot. I didn't realize one of the worms respawned, and now all of them respawned. Okay, ooh, we dodged it. Okay, so it is possible to dodge. God, I wish it was... Oh, dodged again. Okay, we're reading you. We're reading you now. Okay, I'm gonna read comments once I'm not in a boss fight. Because there's a lot of things I want to respond to, but I don't want to get distracted and get a game over. Damn it. Come on, let me hit you. Thank you, eyeball. Jump. I couldn't sidestep fast enough. Oh, damn. Come on, come on. Didn't get him down to his final phase after... Well, damn. If I can just aim for his eyeball. Okay, let's just farm for health. It's just like a mother brain fight. You gotta shoot the Rinkas to get the health because you're taking too much damage. I know I've used up a decent amount of like weapon ammo, but you can stop giving me weapon ammo and just give me health, man. We're almost at full health. Alright, alright. Solid, solid. I think it should be good enough, honestly. Let's just get back to the fight. wish he didn't arc so much. I mean, that's the whole point of the battle hammer, but more direct shots would be easier. But then again, it's not like I'm getting better shots by just using the beam. We're so close to the third phase. Come on. I mean, I'm confident we're gonna beat him, but like, it's gonna take us. I just wanted to beat him faster. Shoot, I just clicked the chat real quick. Is it midnight for you or something? Was it midnight for you? Are you in the East Coast or like somewhere like Europe or something? Because for me it's like 9. It's 9:55. One more health pack. Okay, we should be good. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking. Come on, into your third phase already so we can just go straight to the next. Come on, come on. Then one hit immediately back into his shell. Oh, man. Still better than the tower, though. I can say that for a fact. Finally, it's third phase, man. Fuck, I can't even see him. Damn. He is spamming those freaking Volt drivers. Okay, let's farm for health. I wonder if I can use a shock coil on him. I mean, it does chip damage, but at least it kind of arcs into him, right? I should have thought about doing that. We'll do that once we get some health. Ooh, 3 healths in a row. That's clutch. Honestly, at least the Volt Driver doesn't do a ton of damage. It's annoying with the screen warping, but at least it's not like depleting my health. Okay then, let's try it. Let's do this. Okay, let's try the shock coil then. I mean, it's kind of doing damage. I can't tell if it's substantial enough. If he's just stopped closing into his eyeball. Oh, that's a good sign right there. I don't think that did enough substantial damage. I mean, it definitely did damage, and that's good that it did, but... Wait, what am I doing? Freaking get health. I don't want to risk getting a game over. Hey ZDS, what's up? Sorry, focused on like the boss fight right now. Once I finish the boss fight, I was gonna just read a bunch of messages that showed up. But so far, been pretty chill. This morning, I volunteered to help out at this this church's dinners, like not like lunch service for some elderly residents. So that was cool on my end. Then just spent the rest of the day just kind of relaxing. I was actually doing a bunch of making a bunch of YouTube shorts for my last live stream. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it if you're in the feed, if you guys have been subscribed, but I've been I thought it'd be cool to break down a lot of these shorts or a lot of these live streams into actual shorts. Get a little bite-sized portions of the live stream and all that. And I've made a decent amount, like enough up to July 17th, I think. Planned out, like scheduled out for July 17th. Okay, just actually, yeah, it's doing. Damn. I mean, we're triggering it to do its attack phase, so I guess we're doing a good amount of damage to it. Damn, I thought I could just like back off. Okay, one more phase, man, one more phase. We're not close to dying, that's for sure, but I don't want to risk it. Get cocky and suddenly get like bombarded by so much stuff. Again, thank God the Volt Driver doesn't do a lot of damage. It's more of a nuisance than a threat. We're so close, we're so close. It's a sliver, it's a sliver. Come on, come on. Ooh. I love hearing that Metroid 1 item theme or room theme. Alright then. Oops. Oh, I forgot. Now, time for comment reading with TMT. Yeah, let's see. I bought a capture card for Prime 4, so hey, nice. I need to buy a capture card for my console regardless. Tremulating. I kept pulling my mouse off. Yeah, that's the annoying part I was dealing with in my first 2 live streams. Like, my mouse would drift off from the screen and it'll lock it. Like, I'm using the mouse right now, and then, like, when it drifts off the screen, it just locks it going up and down instead of being able to freely aim. Games are underrated. I hope one day it gets a Switch. Honestly, a Switch remaster and all that, or an HD remake would be really dope, because this game has some great environments, and it'd be amazing to see it in high quality. What's your favorite or worst villain in Metroid? Mother Brain, Ridley, Dark Samus? Favorite villain? Honestly, Ridley. Like, he's such an amazing character. Like, I know there's not much to him, but he's cunning, he's very sadistic. The fact that he's constantly, like, seen as Samus's rival, like, and all that, he's really cool. Least favorite? I guess this game's final boss, like Goria, because you never really get a chance to interact with, like, the main villain until the final boss. Like, you're aware of him, all the looting with the logs and all that, and it sounds like a cool concept for a villain. A shapeshifter that can absorb and replicate, like, technology, but there's not much to him. So, if Calvin was here, it would be sad to hear that, because he's a huge Goria stan, but Goria is probably my least favorite villain. I can see this game being fun. Motion controls, modern controls, definitely be fun with modern controls. Worms, yeah, the worms are ew. It's been Saturday. You're in Florida, ooh. My brother was stationed in Florida for a while because he's in the Air Force too, and but now he's in Korea now. This kind of looks like a battle pass, but yeah, what's up, ZDS? I thought it was over. I wish it was over that soon. Just back. This boss seems long. It's not long, honestly. If I didn't waste so much time, like, grinding for health, it probably would have been a lot sooner. If I can aim better, honestly, probably would have been able to get it done a lot sooner. There's no, we already scanned that one. All right, then, nothing to scan here. Let's get the last octolith. Now we have left is the tower number 3. We got to beat tower number 3 to get that last octolith, and then we got to hunt down Silex because he has one of our octoliths, and Noxus because he has one of our octoliths. Recommend getting an Elgato Pro. I've honestly been thinking about getting it. I don't really like. I just hope my computer can capture from an Elgato properly. That's I hope it can. Got some good news. I'm getting a new gaming laptop next week and a new massage chair. Yo! What type of laptop? And what type of massage chair? Honestly, I've been thinking about getting one for myself too. Like a nice little massage chair. Maybe get a new gaming chair, because fun fact about the one I'm sitting on right now, someone was throwing it away around where I lived and I kind of just took it. Because, yeah, like moving in, like from where we moved in, we didn't have a lot of stuff with us, so... And I thought about buying a nice chair, but it was like $100-ish bucks, and I didn't have the money at the time. So saw our neighbors throwing out a bunch of stuff. They didn't want it, and yeah, we kind of just took it. It's nice though, but it's definitely not as comfortable as I wish. Can't really lean it back as much as I wanted to. But it's a cool color. It's blue, but since of the green screen, it's kind of transparent. Solve the circuit wins. Let's go. Octolith taken. I hope. Oh no. Actually, this is gonna be kind of tough because of all the You won't be able to use the teleporter. We got to do all the platforming. I'll eat the fall damage. I mean, at least we have 8 minutes, but... What am I doing, Ed? Come on, don't be risky with the platforming, man. Anyone played Doom Dark Ages? I have not. I want to actually play the Doom Eternal and all those, like, the modern Doom games, because it looks so fun. Fast-paced Doom shooter action. And the new game looks really creative with some of the weapons I've seen. And then there's like that I've seen on Twitter. Is it the same? I don't forgot if it's the same guy who like was complaining about Metroid Dread's like item placement or something like that. But like some dude on like Twitter was like playing the game terribly and all that, like hiding in the corner of a room instead of like fighting on enemies head on or whatever. That was funny to me. Okay, that platforming wasn't that bad. Please tell me I know how to get out of here. Yes. This one takes me back to the center area. Yeah, then we just go back down here. Go back down here. Alright. We're making progress. We're tracking. Oh, I thought Silex had one of our crystals. Well, I guess technically when we beat him, I guess we got the Octolith back. When we first encountered him. Yeah, damn, we gotta go through the whole thing now. Freaking Guardians. Wrong way. Awesome. Oop. Petrosouls, what's up? Guardians. Now there's 2 of them. What's that Star Wars meme? This is ridiculous. There's 2 of them or something like that. The Volt Driver, I mean, again, thank God it doesn't do a lot of damage, but damn, this is annoying. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I'm going the right way, right? God, I hope so. Yeah, I am. Oh, I already feel a little nervous. I'm low-key afraid of it. I don't care about that thing. Yeah. So, okay. I don't care about you, psycho bits. Petrosouls, what's up? Wow, these guys are infesting this room. Like when we first got into this area, there was only like one Petrosoul there. Now there's like a whole swarm of them. That's cool though. Honestly, I kind of wish it was an actual hunter, not a freaking guardian. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Stop running away, freaking annoying little organic robots. Are they organic? I think they were from what we saw in Vesper Outpost. 2 minutes to spare though. We did good. Okay, your gaming laptop is 16 gigabytes RAM. That's solid. GTX 4060, a terabyte SSD. That's nice. That's pretty cool. Although I have a 1 terabyte. Well, it's less than a terabyte because of all the files that are needed to operate the computer. But like, I had a terabyte SD card or 1 terabyte of storage in my computer, and I kind of ran out of space like relatively recently. But I added like, well, it's because, of all the videos I make and all the file sizes that go into making a video. But like, I had to delete a bunch of old stuff, and I released like 127 gigabytes of like memory. So now I have plenty of space now for a bunch of stuff. But yeah, that storage space really fills up when you're making videos and stuff. Save game, yes. God, I'm warm now from all that stress. Someone who played every available Doom game, all I can say is it's really good. I'm using a capture card USB, and only because it's cheap, I can't really afford a good capture card. I feel that. It's been a long time. A handful of years ago, I tried using like an Easy Cap, which was like a USB capture card thing, and the picture quality in that was not good on my end. Maybe it's because I didn't know how to properly set up the settings, or maybe my computer at the time was just garbage, but using a USB thing, even though it was cheap, was ultimately just not worth using on my end. Guardians are serious troublemakers. They definitely are. Well, let me check my computer thing, because everyone's talking about their computer. I have 16 gigabytes of RAM as well. My processor is a Ryzen 7 2700. 8 gigabytes of graphics card memory, 932 gigabytes of storage. Graphics card is the NVIDIA GeForce X27 Super. And yeah. But full disclosure, I don't know anything about building a PC. Like, honestly, it was my friends who recommended what parts to buy, and they helped me set up everything and all that. So yeah, all this stuff just sounds like gobbledygook to me. All right then. Alinos. This is where the final boss is that we need to get to. And Noxus is there too. Man, I really don't want to fight the tower We do have a little bit more health. A bit of me wants to go out, look for some, like, one more or two more energy tanks. I just don't know where they are, though. Do I have a Discord server? I do. There's no paywall behind it. Is it linked? Is it linked in the description? I don't think it's linked in the description. If you click on, like, one of my past videos and just look in the description, there should be a link to the Discord right there. Or if not, on the channel banner, like in the top right corner with, like, some icons, the Discord thing should be there. I keep on forgetting to be active on Discord. I keep on forgetting to be active, like, in general. Like, honestly, like when I'm not on the computer, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna shut down from the online stuff and just focus on myself, basically. So, but I do have a Discord, and I'm gonna try to be more active on that. I can't hear stream. Is it only me? Is the mic not working? Mic check, 1 2 3. I hope it works. Plot twist: the Guardians are Nintendo's DMCA bots. That would be crazy. All right, we can do a slight detour, I guess. As I mentioned before, you guys probably have seen it, but the Hunter's Manual Guide. I'm just gonna see if I can recognize any E-tanks I've not grabbed so far. Oh, there is one E-tank in the 1 2 3 4 5 6. This says there's 6 E-tanks. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Actually, I think we have all the E-tanks we can possibly get. Because in the booklet, I don't know if you can even see the booklet because of the green screen thing. But it says here there's 2 E-tanks in the Celestial Archive, which we have already. 2 in Elinos, which I remember getting 2. 1 in Arctera, and then 1 in the Obelecti, you know, the final area. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5. I think we have all the available E-tanks then. Never mind then. I can hear you. I like Discord to show what I said. I have pictures and add them by proof. Okay then. If you want to post them on Discord, go for it. Like on general or wherever you want. I'll definitely check it out just to see what's up with that. Okay. Let me put my book away because I'm paranoid that the cat's gonna step on it or something. Okay. Now for the boss fight we've all been dreading. The tower. Get close to the mic. Yeah, the boss fight is... Nope. Wrong. I don't mean to jump into the portal. Yeah. Just checking see if there's any doorways that I've missed, but I think we got everything we can get so far. I don't really care about missile expansions because I rarely use missiles because they're hard to aim. And I have plenty of ammo, like 370 ammo for like the universal weapon stuff, so that's not needed as much either. This is gonna be my third time trying, well, not including all the game overs in between each time, but it'll be my third attempt for this stupid boss. But now that we have the shock coil, maybe it'd be easier to... Nope, it's not easier. Stop following me, green orbs. They're so persistent too. Like I get that they gotta follow you a bit for damage to make it more intense, but they don't have to like seek you out like that. Actually, maybe I should just tried and true beam. I should definitely be dodging that, but health. I don't have high hopes for beating it this time because I already took too much damage being stupid in the beginning part of this game, but damn it, okay. Okay, we're definitely not going to beat him this time, because I don't think I have enough health to survive. But I feel confident our next attempt, we're gonna do good. Yeah, I can't shoot those green things. And then he just goes back in his little like cave, like his shield, like almost immediately. Come on, disperse, you green orbs. Oh, could I actually shoot them? Damn, I couldn't tell if I shot it or it just blew up on its own. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, I didn't think this is why you don't give up. What's that Fortnite meme? Never give up, never what? Something like that. I think it's from like Nick and 30 or something like that. Oh, I hate these things as much as you do, ZDS. GG trainer. GG trainer, more like easy. I'm actually shaking a little bit, like. Oh man, I am genuinely surprised. I thought with the beginning of the boss fight of how like reckless I was taking damage, I didn't think I'd be able to make it. Yeah, I scanned that already. The tower is always the hardest boss for me. Yeah, it's definitely the hardest, and not hard in a good way. It's just annoying with the beam spam and everything that it dishes out, and no reliable way of getting health, unlike the eyeball. Okay, we have 7 of the 8th now. Now we just gotta go hunt Noxus, and we should be good. Do 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 do. Let me check my phone real quick for some stuff before we get sent to another self-destruct sequence. Oh man, that was so intense. Settings. We have 7 of the Dragon Balls. Time to make a wish. Shenron, end this game already, please. Nah, I hope we don't get a game over though, trying to escape this. Let's do this. Now, how do I get... Who is it? Who is it? Is that Spire? Oh no, that's not Spire. That's whose theme is that? Is it Trace? Where are you? Where are you? Dude, where are you? It was Trace. Okay. That's why I couldn't find you, you invisible sniper, you. I think the shock coil works best with him. I had better luck just spamming beams. Like, now how'd I get out of here? You were right. Of course I was right. Nah, I hear, because of video editing, I always like listen to their music a lot to like for background music, and you can like, I don't know, like it's not that hard to distinguish like the slight differences in their themes, but if you listen close enough, there's slight differences in their themes. Make it easy to point out who's who. Okay, how do I get out of here? Go down? No, give me health, not ammo. Adjudicator. I feel better with the Adjudicator. Ah, guys. I swear to God, if I got a game over from my freaking Guardian, I'm gonna crash out. Oh yeah, I was like, which button is the morph ball? Oh, I didn't think this through! Don't have time to mess with you guys. Boost. Boost! Okay, war wasps. Okay, after that, go straight, go left, or right, I mean. Please, no more guardians, please, please, please. Who is it? Noxus! Oh my god, it's Noxus! Where are you? Health, health, I need health, I need health. Don't freeze me, dude. Oh, we got the final Octolith from him. Oh, bloody, big bloody spider. Oh, I used to, like, that form used to scare me as a kid, like the giant spider visual, invisible like a shadow trooper or shadow pirate. I'm back. I've just joined a Discord server. Most of the people who know me from Twitch, so all right then. I respect that. So you have like a Twitch username then? It's like your Twitch persona basically. I've never seen Nox's moveset before. He turns into a spinning ball and spins around. Oh shit, there's like only a minute left. I think the door's through here, right? Oh no, I don't know where the door is. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Am I going the right way? I am not going the right way. Am I? No, I was not. Ah, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. No, not another encounter. And it's freaking Spire. Guys do not want me to get out of here. Can I just... God damn it. Never give up and believe in yourself. My man is binary man. Alright then. So 1111 is like F or 15. Imagine just if we have to do the boss fight again. Yeah. You got mugged. I guess everyone died. Yep. Ah, we didn't get the Octolith. We gotta redo that. I mean, technically we killed Noxus and Trace, but Spire he blew up with us. Poor guy. Got mugged. I like that comment. You just got mugged. Okay, I have a better understanding of the map layout, so I can probably get there a lot faster. Oh, what? No Trace? That saved me some time. Who's here? At Spire. No, get out of the lava. Give me health, damn it. Oh, I can just leave? Can I just leave? I didn't think I can just leave. Alright, screw you, Guardians. I didn't know I thought the door's locked. No! I have so much less health than I did in my first attempts. It's kind of scary. Okay, we've got a little extra time. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some health. I'm not gonna try to deal with the zoomers. Just please give me health. I just need health. That's all I need from you, game. Then we turn this way. Yeah, okay. Oh man, it's Spire again. What the heck is hitting me? You were just camping there. If I can just hit you. You know what? I'm not doing this. If I can just get out of here, I'm getting out of here. Fend for yourself, Spire. Ah! He's actually chasing me. And I cannot die. Ah, damn it. Give me health, give me health. Oh, you just... Oh, I thought it was like frozen there. Yeah, this is why I thought you couldn't run from them, because like I thought all the doors would just turn red. I guess Spire was like the one required boss, like hunter encounter. He wanted revenge. Yes, he did. Yeah, I can't believe that first escape. There's like 3 hunters and a guardian in my way. That's... Is that RNG or something? Like, does that... I mean, I guess it is since it didn't happen this time, but that's such a crazy set of events right there. Good thing time rewind and went backwards. I could never play I never get this far in this game. The planet layout was so confusing. It definitely is. The planet layout, especially the first time I played, so confusing. Thankfully, I have a general memory of how things were laid out. But it still confuses me, especially of how annoying the map is to navigate. And now to hunt down Noxus. Doing the hunter aspect of Prime Hunters. That's actually a cool concept I love in this game. That if you lose to a hunter, they steal one of your, your keys to get to the final boss, and you got to go hunt them down and find it. Spire wandered around you because the fight ended due to an explosion. Yeah, he definitely wanted a revenge. Who is it? Who is it? Noxus! You just ran in there. Burn you to death, boy. That was really fast. I thought we had to go like deep into the planet to find him. He just came out of nowhere in the front door. Recover the stolen octolith. That wasn't too hard. Now we just get out of here. Spire wanted revenge. Yeah, he looked. Spire, yeah, he looked like he was kind of like stuck in some of the geometry of the map, which works for me, honestly. Have I scanned you? Oh yeah, I've scanned that one. Well, we're in the end game now. We got all the octoliths, found all the E-tanks we could find up to this point. I'm not going on my way to find missile expansions or universal energy ammo because I feel like I have plenty. And I'm excited to get this going. Bought a hard copy of Hunters too? That's cool. When I first bought Hunters, like my hard copy, like back in what? It was before COVID, like 2020 or something like that. Like, yeah, I didn't touch it at all for a long time. I just bought it for the collection, but relatively recently, just for nostalgic sake, I popped it back on and enjoyed it. He just came out of nowhere and got beat. Noxus was like, alright, I'm gonna take down Samus. And like 5 seconds later, oh shit, she got hands. So now back to Alinos. And thankfully there are no hunters in Alinos, so all we gotta deal with is Guardians. Noxus, Spire, and Weevil are duking out in the Vesper Outpost. Trace is by himself in Arctera. And Kaden and Silex are chilling in the Celestial Archives. Goria looks really cool. I'm excited to finally see Goria again. This would be the first time I've actually gone this far into Hunters since high school, honestly. So excited to square up with them now. His chamber is... I know it's relatively... Yeah, okay. So we go right. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I wanted to check something out before we go all the way back. You still need to buy a physical copy of Prime Remastered? I need to buy Prime Remastered in general. I saw it on GameStop like earlier today actually for like $30. I really should have bought it, but I still want to conserve money a bit before I just buy it recklessly. The only reason I haven't even like touched Prime Hunters Remastered is because like it's a 1-for-1 remaster. Like I know I'm gonna love it when I play it, but But it's not a high priority because it's still just prime. What am I missing? There's literally one thing we're missing for equipment. Is it the boost ball? How would I even scan the boost ball? Yeah. Morph ball bomb, morph ball bomb. When it comes to objects, damn, I'm missing. I'm missing a lot. For enemies. No, I forgot to scan the freaking tower. Version 3, the one we just beat a bit ago. Of course I know how I forgot to scan it because this is my third attempt. I forgot. And then there's a decent amount of other enemies I have not scanned. I'm pretty sure we're going to find more lore, but I got most of the lore done except a decent amount. Dang. Well, I'm not going to try to get 100% lore scans either. The only thing I know about hexadecimal, like numbering, I think either it's for color code or some other type of in-game like mod coding that I've seen people do. I'm getting some slowdown probably from all these objects right here. Now I'm kind of bummed out that I forgot to scan that boss, honestly. I had one job and I just completely forgot about it because I was so focused and hyped up to take on the tower one last time. Oh. Oh, please, no guardians. Please, no guardians. Gotcha. Okay, so where are we going from here? It's directly ahead. ahead of us, maybe? More guardians. Like, I get the whole purpose is to, like, you know, prevent anyone from getting access to Goria, to prevent his evil from being released or whatever, but damn, they're persistent. Ooh, that was honestly pretty dope. Let's get some health. This is a cool hunter multiplayer map, the training grounds. This is such a cool looking room. I love the gray, like the grayscale with the slight cyan blue highlights everywhere. It's really cool. The hexadecimal is used for programming assembly, as in opcodes. I don't know anything about coding and stuff like that, but that sounds really impressive. Alright then. What I might do, I'm going to attempt the final boss. Of course we might get a game over and all that. Or we just go up to the final boss, because I've been streaming for around 2 hours and 30 minutes. You know, normally been streaming like around 3 hours-ish. You might end this soon-ish. That's so cool. The final area revealed. But yeah, I might end the stream relatively soonish to get like a fresh short stream for the next section of this, to make the final boss more exciting, having it the main focus. Severed time field disruption detected in the vicinity of the limit cluster. I wonder what these things are though. Oh, of course. I kind of wish you run into the actual hunters instead of like guardians. At least the hunters look cool. Oh, there's two of them. I run away, you guys go after me. I try to get near you, and you guys run away from me. You're not running away from me. And then where's your partner in crime? Okay then. Fuchsia pink. FF00FF. Do you just know like the code off the top of your head, or did you look it up real quick? My god, more guardians. The spirits look like Samus? Yeah, they use the all the hunters like have like that death sprite animation, like they all have the same default one, and the guardians are basically just like hunters placeholders, so they just use the same animation and all that. It is kind of weird since like the guardians are bipedal and yet they look like they have arms and all that when they get killed, so it's a little inconsistency, but I don't mind it. I think it looks kind of cool. Alright then, let's launch the ship, let's visit the last section, and then I'll probably call it a day for the stream. I know it, but also know it after initially looking it up. Yeah. Scanning the limit cluster, looking for the new Oh, it's over here. I honestly thought like it was up in the sun or something, like the sun like it's replaced with like the new area. Alinos. How do you even pronounce that? Obleti? 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 Obelite? I've never been good at pronouncing things anyways. It's game time. That intro jingle never gets old. But yeah, environment looks very similar, right? Familiar. So I'm assuming this, every time we go to one of the boss arenas or portals, we get transported onto this planetoid, Obolite. So that's pretty cool. No scans around here. He said the thing. There's a bunch of lore there. I guess that's like the last bit of lore that we need. Oh, a ton of lore around here. No weapon could defeat Goria. We transported Goria to this prison. The Oboleti trapping Goria was not enough, however. Additional security measures were needed, so... and all that. As the death toll rose, we crafted a plan. Rather than destroy Goria, we would contain an interdimensional prison. That didn't work out, did it, though? We lured Goria into our trap. The seal sphere was deployed, and the creature ensnared with Goria bound. We had to act quickly. We forced open an alternative dimension with the Alemic cannon, and the Oboleti was sent into it. The Infinity Void was sealed shut, never to be reopened. Until now. So I'm assuming all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe like each of these represent one of the weapons we got, but A cyan green is something we don't definitely have. Very intriguing. Whoop, didn't mean to go back in the portal. Do we find guardians around here? Or is it just like an empty void? I guess it would make sense for like guardians to appear. Since this is the prison, there's no point of having guardians appear in the prison if it's already been contained and sealed. This is such a cool design for an environment, honestly. Nope. E-tank, the last one we needed. Oh, that looks trippy back there. That was kind of cool looking. Oh, what? Was that the intended route? Was I supposed to do this first to get to the E-tank? Huh, I guess so. I just did some shenanigans to just skip all that initially. That's funny. Any other scans before I go in here? Nope. Alright. Final boss time. If I get a game over, it is what it is. I love this scene of like all the hunters together trying to like attack. Although it's weird that Weevil has like a handgun. Like he's not shooting from like his cannon, he just has a handgun on him. Oh shit, we fucked up. That's so eerie looking. That's right, it's go time. Wait, don't I gotta shoot? Oop. Am I forgetting this? How, am I supposed to shoot those right now or in the another phase of the fight? I must not remember what I'm doing. Is this a situation where like I shoot the weapon he's using for weakness, or I gotta remember which weapon he's weak to? I guess Adjudicator would be better for this one. Oh, using the Imperialists. God, I forgot how to fight Goria. Okay, so Imperialist, I can beat him with the I honestly don't remember the weapon weaknesses. I have a vague remembrance of which one's which, but it's the other phase? Alright, that makes sense. I might have to look up a weapon wheel real quick or something, because I mean, I know like the Judicator can beat, I think, but he's not taking damage. Yeah, okay, so like the Imperialist is weak to the shot coil. Right now he is using the Judicator, so I think the Magma? I think that's a Judicator. Now is that the shot coil beats that one? I don't remember which beats what. Let's go back to the Imperialist. Just go back to the Imperialist. Magma. Maybe it's the Warhammer? No, it's not the Warhammer. Maybe the Imperialist does this one. I love his dual arm cannons though, it's so cool. Okay, broke off one of his arms. Honestly, once I get the weapon wheel in my head, should be able to handle him relatively easy. What beats? I think Trace's Imperialist beats the... Yeah, Trace's Imperialist beats the shot coil. You know what? I forgot. I forgot to scan him. What the? I was like, what's hitting me? Well, that didn't go so well. Good first attempt though. Oh, we're straight back to the boss fight. All right. What beats the gravity ember? Would it be the shot coil? No. Maybe the magma? Gore arm, presence of fragile biometric neurons, periodically vulnerable to specific energy types. I mean, I got that. Superficial scans indicate Gore's body is impervious to attacks. He practically is like Cell, honestly. Oh wait, I think I can beat him with the Imperialist was for... No, the Imperialist was for the shot coil. Is he Imperialist right now? He is. Maybe Magmal? No, he is the Magmal. Then maybe the Judic. No, he's Imperialist for that one. So Magmal does not beat Shot Coil. What about the Judic? I keep on going in circles. I can't remember which one is which. Oh, he is the Shot Coil. Magmal? Hold on. Let me just Google it real quick. But he's like Sally, he absorbs the energy of the others to improve his being and uses their abilities. I love his theme so much too. How does the wiki not have like the weakness thing on their page? I can't find anything. Like, maybe I'm not searching the right phrase I need or whatever. Is he weak to the same weapon he's using? Is that what I'm understanding? Weakness, all weapons. I mean, yeah, but like, what color beats what color, man? Should I just do it the old-fashioned way? Just keep on experimenting and figuring stuff out. So the Volt Driver and Battle Hammer negate each other. Judicator and Magmal, yeah, okay, that makes sense. And the Shock Coil Imperialists. They kind of do. The only ones I've noticed is like the Magmal and Judicator, the fire and ice weapons, kind of are weak to each other. Because when I use the Magmal against Noxus, it depletes its energy like crazy. But yeah, with Goria, like I guess maybe I'm not hitting him in the right spots or something. Okay, using the Magmal, yeah, I should be able to hit him with the Battle Hammer, but oh no, he's not. He's using the Magmal. Use the Judicator. So right now using the Judicator, so use the Magmal. But then I don't feel like I'm. Oh, I did do damage to him, but I don't see an energy bar when I do that. Right now he's doing the Shock Coil, so okay, I'm. Get away from me, you slime! Damn it, I should have moved. I should have strafed a bit. I got cocky. Hello, future Metroid Prime final boss? Maybe, potentially, you never know. Oh, I fell into the freaking energy field. So all I got was the shoulders were his weak point. Yeah, you gotta aim for the shoulders first, and then that's when his core becomes available. But now I understand how it works. Magmal and Judicator are opposites, so they beat each other, which makes sense. Fire and ice. The Shock Coil and Imperialist beat each other, which I guess a long range attack and a super long range attack and a super short range attack cancel each other out somehow. One straight beam versus a flurry of neutrinos or something, I guess. And the Magmal and Warhammer beat each other because no, it was a Shock Coil and the Shock Coil and let me just read this one more time. Yeah, Volt Driver and Battle Hammer opposites. I don't know how. Magmal and Judicator makes sense. Shock Coil and Imperialist kind of makes sense, but it's so crazy. You thought it was Spire's theme? I mean, there's elements. Honestly, like you can get elements of all the Hunter's themes in Gore's theme, kind of. Because it's basically like Gore. It has the chanting like Noxus's. It's a little sci-fi like Kanan's. So yeah, I'm gonna try this one more time. If we don't make any good progress, I'm just gonna call it a night, and we'll try this honestly tomorrow, like if I have time. He's green, so Volt Driver. Am I actually damaging him? I don't know, because I don't see the health bar. Okay, now he's green. Which one is that one? Oh wait, yeah. So I guess his body shows what he's weak to, and his arm, like the arm cannon holes, show what weapon he's using. So right now he's purple, so Judicator? Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. So now he's purple, so... or using the... oh no, that's orange, Magmall. Now he's... blue, so Shock Coil? This is all making sense now. Kind of looks like an Ing in that color scheme, doesn't he? Oh no, Imperialists. No, that's Magmall. No, Imperialist. So now we gotta use the Volt Driver because he's yellow. This is all coming together now. Oh, he's green, so, yeah, Battle Hammer. Gravity Battle Hammer. I can barely see. Did he get his arm back? God damn it. Judicator. So Magmall, because he's now he's blue. See, like the health comes up when I'm using the Shock Coil for the arms, but not for the actual other weapons. Damn it, he grabbed me. Is there a way to can like break free? God, that slamming attack is pretty dope though, I'm not gonna lie. Is there another way I should be handling this? Because I'm not chipping at his health at all. Like, I'm doing eventual damage, but it's not enough to really make it feel like I'm doing anything effective. Now he's red. I hate using the Imperialist on a fast-moving, not far-away enemy. Oh. I might have spoke too soon. That might have been the move. Am I not getting his weak spot? Then you just get this arm back. Do 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 do. Battle hammer. Now adjudicator. Oh shoot! I did not realize how little ammo I have. Well, if there's a way I can get more ammo. Oh, shock roll. That's the best one. What? Okay. See if I can like grind for like health or ammo, because I definitely need ammo. Oh shit, I got tears rolling down my eyes, and it's not even because I'm just so focused and I'm not closing my eyes. Damn it. Well, at least it doesn't do too much damage, honestly. God, I wish the ammo wasn't so far out there. Get closer. Whatever. Oh, I fell into the thing. Well, I lost a lot of health because I stepped too far back. Well, I can actually attack these. Alright. I didn't know I can do that. Maybe I just hide right here and wait for them to respawn. Uh-oh. Damn. foreshadowing. Yeah, don't forget to shoot the wall panels. I tried already. We gotta do that in the second phase. There's 2 phases, and we're barely on the first phase. So, no, I remembered. I definitely remember. We'll get that secret ending, but yeah, don't want the bad ending where Samus canonically dies. You do look like an Ing though. Now that the seal sphere takes like no damage, he's mad now. His health is red. Keep trying to slap you and spend 12 years shooting and only deal 1/3 of its health. Well, this was fun. This was definitely fun. I'm gonna end it here for now. You know, it was 3 hours of streaming. It was pretty fun. We're at the final boss. Next time we show up, we'll be fresh-minded and be able to take on Goria and get the best ending in the game, hopefully. But yeah. But until then, hopefully I might do it tomorrow. If not, I might have to wait like until next Saturday or something to do that. I just want to see if I unlocked any new maps since we're in the last point of the game. Arctera, Void Gateway, Elinos Gateway, Celestial Gateway, Headshot. Headshot's a good map. Data Shrine. I always like Data Shrine. Vesper Defense Post. I thought there was like one more new map I can get, unless I gotta beat the game to get the last map, which makes sense, I guess. Oh well, though. Let's see. I thought you could only get to the second phase if you shoot the panels. You need to match the panels with certain beam types. Well, when I don't know if you were here for the first attempt I tried, but no, I couldn't. Like, I shot the panels and nothing happened. I'm assuming it's only when the second phase comes out where you're able to do something like that. We can try next time. Like, next time I stream, we'll try shooting the panels. Maybe I was just not aiming right or something. But yeah, good night, Rose Maverick saying thank you for showing up. Probably best to see the method since it's so unclear. Like, look up a guide. Thankfully, I have my guide. I keep on showing it off, but... Yeah, I'll probably look up the guide or whatever. Like, I'll probably read through this real quick just to see what the book says about Goria. I should have read it before I even fought the... I got sniped. Probably should have read it before going on Gore, so we didn't waste so much time trying to figure out how to damage him. But yeah. Should I also do like a live stream or just playing like the multiplayer to show off all the character UIs and stuff like that? Maybe. It would be kind of fun. Just showing off how each character has their own like beam and all that and how it affects their color. Morph Ball, there we go. Ooh. Ooh, I killed Sambot. Alright, bet. This is a trick that Metroid 3, I forget his number, 346? This is so cheesy in this map. Try to get me now, Noxus. Maybe I should just play some multiplayer maps like in the future. If I can find a way to get online players and if anyone wants to try to join a game or two, then that would be cool to see if we can get that working. Purple and blue looks so sick. Purple and red too, but purple and blue is where it really is. But alright then, I'm gonna call the stream an end. Thank you everyone for showing up. I'll see you guys in Discord and all that. The trick will get you banned from the servers. It definitely will. No one wants to deal with this sort of cheese in zero gravity. Yeah, try to get me now, Nox. Did he die? He died. That's crazy. Oop. Having fun right there. Trace trying to get me. That's funny. These bots are funny. Alright then. Well, GG, ending the stream.